Hey guys, if you haven't heard of Gumloop, they're an AI automation framework that's recently raised a $17 million Series A. I've spent the last month rebuilding a Python web scraping project because I didn't want to spend all of my time building a web scraper. So here's a quick rundown of how it works. First, I'm going to grab all the links that I want to scrape from this Google Sheets over here. And this is a bunch of clinic websites that have public therapist data. I'm going to take that data and I'm going to pass it through this loop, which actually calls a bunch of other different subflows. And it actually calls 3 subflows in total in this kind of spider web here. But basically, it's going to go to each one of these websites and grab certain key information that I need. For example, at the clinic profile URL, I'm grabbing a bunch of different things, including their first name, their last name, their bio. I'm also grabbing some of their license information in this node. And so each of these pink nodes is a different prompt that I can manage in this nice visual interface. I also grab some of their pricing information based on a certain URL structure that's on their clinic profile. And then the cool thing about this is that I can hook it up directly to my database, and that happens to be a Supabase database, but it can be any database that you want. And I've defined that in this custom node, right to Supabase, which is a custom node on Gumloop. And I can actually just go in here and say that I want to define create a Supabase function. And I can hit generate code here, and it would generate all the code down here below. So I'm not going to accept that. But basically, when I go in here and I hit run, it's going to process all of the different links in the sheet here, and then it's going to scrape through all the websites, and then it's going to do this cool thing over here where it summarizes all of the outputs, so I can quickly see if any of the scraped URLs had any errors at a high level view without having to go through all of the logs here. And then you can see here in my database that the therapists get uploaded and all of the information gets populated into the various tables in my database. So that's a quick rundown of how we used Gumloop to automate a bunch of our different web scraping tasks here. And yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments below.